And so what we do, with the youth department, we have a whole lot of programs. We have a workforce program to start off with. So starting with our older kids, we have a youth and family services program. Covers kids from 5 all the way up to really 24.
Wow.
Okay. So, and then families, because if we're to support kids, you have to support parents as well.
Very true.
So we start off with our older youth program. They do workforce development, and that group is 19 to 21, and they're out in St. Louis County.
Okay.
And so we do workforce development. We do field trips with them. We take them to college tours. Our job is to get them a credential, to get them work services, or get them to post-secondary education to get them to college. So the next group we have is our YOLO program and our Second Chance program, both which are under the SLATE program, which is a workforce investment program.
Okay.
So with those kids, we do basically the same thing with workforce, getting them, work experience, teaching them job skills, getting them exposed to secondary education. But this is a very unique group of kids. They have to have been touched by the court system. So rather it was foster care, or they were at some point in a residential facility for some criminal activity. Those are the kids that we work with. And our job is to now take them from those types of activities and to get them into those meaningful jobs and get them into the post-secondary education. So all these kids are in high school that we're working with.
Wow.
The Second Chance program are for kids that are currently in a residential facility.
Okay.
So, for lack of better expression, they are detained at the time. So we start working with them while they're still in the residential facility to start working to get them a plan when they get out. So one of the things that we do is we're part of their whole release plan. So in order for them to get released, they talk about the work that they'll do with Better Family Life, the community service, going to the job training classes. We do rites of passage with them, get them a mentor. So we do a lot of work to build a relationship while they're there, and then make sure when they get out that they have a support system to keep them on the right track. So those are 2 programs.
Wow.
Next program would be our after-school program. And so on a daily basis, during the school year, we probably serve about 400 kids a day with after-school services. So we have one location in the St. Louis city at Pomoja, where we had about 60 kids there. We had all of the schools in Normandy we do as a part of 21st Century Grant. So we had about 300 kids or so there. And not only do we do after-school services that include drumming and dance and drama and Too Good for Drugs and Violence, we also make sure they get a hot meal every day. So we're a part of another program in which our kids don't just get snacks, they actually get a full meal every day. So not only are we doing programming for 400, we're actually feeding 400 kids a day. So that's, after school. And we're at this point, excited to be in this building because we will have an after-school program here in our CEBC building coming up this year. And we're also fully licensed for our program, so we make sure that we meet all the requirements for the state, and that we're not just the after-school program, but a licensed program that we can we charge parents, but we can also do state subsidies to make sure that kids can get into our program at no charge. So that's after school. And then we have our summer camp, which you guys are seeing right now.
Yeah.
And our summer camp's going on. This is our 18th summer camp, and we call it a Safe Passage Summer Camp. It's safe, Afrocentric, fun, and educational. And so our goal is to keep them safe as they pass from one grade to the other. And so this summer they do swimming, dance and drama. At the end of every summer, they do a big production. So this year we're doing it at Harris Stowe, and then we'll do an outside production. They also do drumming. They are at 1,000 field trips. So we do all of that stuff. And it's a great experience. I even have my own kids in the program because I believe in the program, and I know that it's an important part of what we do.
And it's not just you doing all of this. You
Oh,
have a team
no.
of dedicated men and women who are out there with the kids or right here in the building with them.
Fabulous group of talented individuals. People will say that we have the coolest team in the world, and I agree with them because we have one who's working on a PhD that, all the way to people that just have great street credibility and know how to deal with kids. But all of them pour their heart and soul into everything they do. We know that this job is not 9 to 5. You take it home with you. It's not a job, it's a mission. And we have to know that it's a mission. Because if a kid's parents doesn't get here until 8 o'clock, we have to stay with that kid till 8 o'clock. And then find out what's going on with mom and dad, that the kid is here till 8 o'clock. So everything takes, there's layers. And we understand in the youth department, if you want to have a really good youth department, you have to deal with all the layers that go along with it. And every person on this team, if they're going to be on this team, they know, hey, it's not 9 to 5. There is life after better family life. And we say that all the time. Take care of your kids, take care of your family, nurture your relationships, and give whatever you got left if you can to BFL. And they know that. They know that, hey, that's why all of our kids are in the camp. That's why a lot of us, we make sure that, hey, I need this doctor's appointment. I take care of your family, take care of your kids, and then take care of the rest of our kids, because ultimately they are our kids.